Hey guys, Justin back, coming at you with a Craigslist pickup here. Actually, I don't know, this might be a Craigslist haul. I got quite a bit of stuff over here. But yeah, like last week, some guy sent me an email. I don't know where he got my email address from. He must have known someone that I previously did a Craigslist deal with. I don't know. I don't see how else he would have gotten my email address. It was kind of creepy, actually. But yeah, he told me that he had an NES, a Super Nintendo, and an N64, all complete systems with some games for each of them, and asked me how much money I'd be, willing to pay for them. So I told him if he could, get me a list of the games, then I could make him an offer. So he sent me a list of the games. There was nothing too over the top great, but there was a few semi-decent titles in there. And I hit him with an offer, and he took my first offer. And this is probably the least shady Craigslist deal I think I've ever done. I got done with classes for the day. It was a beautiful fall day up here. The sun was shining. I met up with this guy at, he was working at a local, family-owned, well-known sports outlet here in town. And so I drove over there, and he came out back, and he was just a really cool guy. I think he might actually be a student at the same university I go to. Either that or he graduated from there, one of the two. But yeah, just a really cool guy, and opened up his trunk, let me take a look at the stuff, and I gave him the money, and we got it done. So let me show you guys what I got. Here's the NES system here. Really nice condition. It's a little yellow on top, but then again, that's going to happen. There's no cracks in the shell or anything. It was pretty dirty when I got it, but I did clean it up a little bit. It looks like I could still use a little touching up, but nevertheless, nice looking system. So the only thing wrong with this system, guys, was the pin connector. The 72 pin in here was just shot. I opened this up and I put a game in here and I turned the system like this and the game fell out. That's how loose the pins were. So I took the system apart. I had a few extra pin connectors, and I threw a better one in there. And now it's a good working system. Let's see, that came with both original adapters, the AC and the RF there, and then two original first-party controllers that both work perfect. I tested these out as well. So that was cool. And then I don't know why he had two zapper guns, but he had a gray one and an orange one. I'm unaware of any NES game that can utilize two zappers simultaneously. I could be wrong, so if anyone knows, let me know. At least none of the games that came with this lot, I know you don't utilize two light guns, so I don't know. And it came with the stack of games here. Now, this whole Craigslist deal was kind of just a shot in the dark, because it's not like I had a picture of any of this stuff to know exactly what I was getting. I just kind of had to go by what he told me. And a prime example of that would be this game right here, The Legend of Zelda. In the game list he sent me, he mentioned, yeah, Legend of Zelda's in there. So I was like, oh, cool, But I had no way of knowing whether this was, the gold card version, which I already have, or this gray card version, which I don't have and have been looking for. So, when he opened the trunk and this was sitting right on top, I was just jacked up, because I was like, all right, yeah, it's not the gold card. So yeah, really happy to see that game in there. Another one that worked out in my favor is this one, believe it or not, RBI Baseball. And I actually have this game, but I have the black tension cart version of this game, and this is the version I remember playing back in the day. So this one has more nostalgic value to me. And I've been looking for it, actually. Unfortunately, it's got a little bit of label peeling down there, and there's a sticker here. I'll be able to get that off though. But I got the game, so that's cool. I guess one that didn't work out in my favor was this one. It's Metroid, and I was crossing my fingers hoping that maybe, just maybe, this would be the yellow label version of the game, which I don't have. Because I've already got this one, but that one's a little harder to come by, so I wasn't holding my breath or anything. But still, Metroid, it's a cool game to have, for trade or to sell or something like that. Let's see. Wow, I didn't actually notice this until right now. This is Ring King, which is not a very good boxing game for the system, but I just noticed this. This is actually a 5-screw, a no-clip version of the game. I didn't even know they made a 5-screw of this game. That's cool. I think, let's see, yeah, mine's right here. Mine has clips on it. So I'll probably be switching this one out for mine, actually. That's cool. I didn't notice that until just now, but yeah, not a very good game. if anyone was wondering. Super Mario Bros. 3, you know, what can I say about this game that hasn't already been said? You know, happy to see that one though, so there's always someone looking for that game. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, which explains one of the zappers at least. You know, again, I can't say much about this game. It's just so common. I've already got, you know, plenty of extra copies of this game, but, you know, whatever. It's an NES game. Ninja Turtles 1, you know, not the greatest game in the world, but, you know, I'd definitely rather have a double of this game than many others, so I'll take it. Same with this one. Skate or Die. Again, not the greatest game in the world, but, you know, I'll take it. And these last two I was really excited to see. This is Paperboy 2, which I didn't have. I actually don't even have Paperboy 1. I've been looking for that game to add to my collection. So I was really happy to see this one. I think this one's a little harder to come by too, so that was cool. And then finally, I was really happy to see this one. I've never played this on the NES at least. It's Bomberman. And I believe they made 2 Bombermans on the NES. The second one's worth a pretty penny. So this is just the first one, but I didn't have this game, so that's really cool. And maybe I'll be able to, you know, pick up the second one sometime in the near future. But anyway, that was all for the NES stuff. That was definitely the, you know, the biggest lot of games that I got in this deal. But I will move on next to the Super Nintendo stuff. Here's the system here. Again, you know, some yellowing on the top, but you know, what do you expect that's going to happen? Little chip in the corner up here. These shells are so fragile. It's really hard to come across one that, you know, is in perfect cosmetic condition. And it was a little dirty, and like I mean, similar with the NES, I did my best to clean it up. Looks like it could still use a little bit of work, but tested it out. That works great. And again, came with both original adapters here. And I mean, I've already got like a bunch of systems, a bunch of these systems. Some of these are even, you know, the ones I have are better condition than this one. But these are what's in short supply for me at least. These AC adapters. So I'll probably go ahead and, you know, pair this with a better conditioned system. Same with these. 2 original Super Nintendo controllers. Tested them both out. They both work perfect. Unfortunately, one of them has, yeah, you probably can't see that. There's a little bit of electrical tape on the cord about halfway down. I took off the tape that was on here originally, and I did a little better tape job, so it's less noticeable. But nevertheless, they both work perfect. So again, I'll probably, you know, pair those with a better conditioned system. And then finally, it came with 3 games, just 3 of them, but some decent ones. Got Super Mario World. You know, same with Mario Bros. 3. There's always someone looking for this game, so, you know, I was happy to see that one. Super Mario Kart. Again, you know, classic game. You know, semi-highly coveted game. So, cool game to have in that lot. And finally, we got PGA European Tour. Yes. I actually didn't have this game though, so this one's going in my collection, even though I will probably never play it. You know, it's just something about golf games. I don't know. Some of them are good, and I don't have high hopes for that one. But anyway, yeah, that was all for the Super Nintendo stuff. Like I said, definitely a lot smaller lot than the NES stuff, but, you know, a couple good games anyway. And then finally we got the N64 stuff here. Here's the system. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the expansion pack in it, but I wasn't really expecting it to, because none of the games that came with it, came with this lot, required the expansion pack, or are even enhanced by the expansion pack, I don't think. But yeah, good condition system. These things are pretty rugged. It's pretty hard to beat these things up. So good condition right there, and then you got the both adapters here, the AC and the AV cords are buried in there somewhere. And these two controllers came with the lot when I originally got it. We got a green one here and a gray one here. And he actually told me that when I grabbed this stuff originally that he had an extra controller that he forgot to bring. So just earlier today I met up with him quick again where he was working, and he gave me the third controller, which was this one here. And it's just like a third-party controller And I have one that's similar to this. It's blue though. I think I actually, if you watch like the first video I have uploaded on this channel, I think that's where I picked this up. So that one's blue, but this one is kind of a weird color, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna glow in the dark. Like it's just that color that'll glow in the dark, and I think he even said this one glows in the dark. You know what purpose that serves, you know what need that fulfills, I have no idea, but a glow in the dark N64 controller. The joysticks on all these, this one's, you know, used but still good condition. Same with this one. You know, you could tell it was used, but it's definitely going to be in, you know, working order. And this one's the best one of all. There's, you know, this joystick's like pretty much new, so that was cool. And actually, wow, this controller had a memory card in it. It's just like a third-party memory card plus, but you know, whatever, it's cool. And then finally, it came with 3 games. Just 3 again, but we got Diddy Kong Racing. You know, classic game. I think I actually already have an extra copy of this game, so now I have 2, but, you know, classic game. Got Mario Golf. I don't know if you consider this a sports game. I mean, I guess it is golf, but, you know, a little more highly valued in the gaming community, I think, anyway, just because it's Mario Golf. Not a bad game either. And then, finally, we got Snowboard Kids 2. And if you guys watched, I recently did a video response to the Frugal Gamers 100 sub contest, and I did like a ridiculous 24-second sales pitch on this game, and Snowboard Kids won. But I said it in that video, and I'll say it again. This is the Mario Kart of snowboarding, guys. If you have never played this game, I highly, highly recommend it. It is so fun. Definitely in my top 5 N64 games, probably more towards the top of that. And Snowboard Kids 1 is amazing as well, so definitely check these games out if you have never played them. But anyway, guys, that was the pickups there, or the haul maybe. So what did I pay for all that? I think I broke my own rule, guys. In all my Craigslist videos, I always say, you know, offer low. You know, what's the worst going to happen? They're going to say no. So I offered the guy $75, and he was like, "Oh yeah, sounds good to me." And I was like, cool and not cool at the same time. Like obviously this stuff's worth more than $75, so I got a good deal, but I probably could have got it for like $50. Like, you could tell the guy just wanted to get rid of it. I don't, but whatever, you know, he was a cool guy, you know, $75, you know, that's still a really good deal for all this stuff. So yeah, that was the haul there. I just wanted to give a quick reminder that my contest video is going on right now through Thanksgiving. You know, if you haven't checked out the announcement for that yet, definitely do so. I've been getting a lot of responses on it, so thank you all of you who have already submitted your entries. I recorded all your answers and everything. And I think I might actually end up doing an update video for that contest because, you know, just from the sheer nature of video game collecting, between the time I uploaded that video and the time the contest is over, I'm going to have accumulated you know, plenty more games that I could offer as prizes. You know, just there's, you know, a bunch in this haul as what just alone. So I'm probably going to end up doing an update video. You know, all the rules for the contest and everything are still going to stay the same. That's not going to change, but I'll just have an extra set of prizes that I'm going to offer. So definitely look forward to that. And until next video, guys, take it easy.